Hi guys, how y'all doing? My name is DaWanda if you don't know. And today I'm coming to y'all with a video about drill bits. And look at all these drill bits I have. Why do you need all these drill bits? You know, every time a drill bit come out, I want to try it, yeah. But will it work, you know? That's the thing. Will you like the results of using the drill bit? Look at them. It's a lot of drill bits. Did I try all of them? Yes. Do I like all of them? No. Do I need all of them? No. Let's see. Let's check out some of these drill bits. The main drill bit that most people see when you buy a drill, which is called an E-file, is the mandrel bit. Some people use them, some people don't. They have different sizes, length, long and short. Whichever one you prefer is how you like to handle your drill. Now, these drill bits are made for a sanding band like this, which you apply here like that. I prefer the long one. I would use this one, but I barely put it in there because I do not like my drill, my mandrel touching my drill, the head of my drill. Okay, this is a E-file, which is a motor E-file, which you use your foot to control the motor speed. Okay, this is why I like the longer bit. It has a length to it right there, meaning that I feel more comfortable using my drill when this part is not touching my nail. You see how close that one is? So I've seen people use it. A lot of people use the short part, a shorter mandrel bit, because they're more comfortable with it. And I feel like, to me, that this is actually you're actually using the bit better. To me, I can move it better, and this is not in the way. See, when I use this one, you see, I feel like I can't really operate it as good as I can use a longer one. I can control it better, but that is to each his own. I just don't like this part so close to the nail bed. You see how close it is? And if it's long nails, I mean, to me, this like is all in the way for me. It's your choice. Also, I have this one. Now, normally I use this right here to prep the nail bed, to take the shine away. It's a fine grit. I don't use nothing higher than a fine grit on the natural nail. This is a diamond bit. It acts like a sanding band, and they do come on and off like that. You can sanitize these and put it back on like that. And you can use this diamond bit on natural nails. This is a fine one. It too has a longer head, so the drill is not that close. But if you want to bring it out a little bit, you can, and lock it, and it should stay where you put it. I locked it and it's not going anywhere. Okay, these are for me to prep the natural nail and to finish file with these to even out my surface of my acrylic nails. And I would probably use a medium sanding band. Now let's look at these drill bits again. Now we have the cone shaped drill bits, which I thought I would like, but it's just, I don't know. I don't know if the head is just too short or what. Okay, we got another drill bit that I like to do around the perimeter of taking off cuticle around here, clean up like that. But I don't really use this at all because I do all my prep work with just this right here. I clean up my cuticle area. I take the shine off the nail with this, so I can use two things with this one thing, except for using this one to clean up to clean it around the cuticle area, and then go back and take the shine off of this with this. So I don't use this at all. Okay, like I said, the comb bits looks like this. They come in different coarseness, grit, or however you want to call it. And everything always come in a fine, medium, and coarse. And now they're coming out with extra coarse, extra coarse. I'm like, what do you need extra coarse for? If that acrylic is that hard that you need extra coarse drill bit, something is not right with that acrylic. Okay, the cone bits, to me it's kind of hard to even out my acrylic. I do see people using these. It's also very short and tidy, and I think I don't gravitate to using these, and I have 3 of them, and I think it's fine and medium. But yeah, so I really don't use these either. Okay, and then we go into these bits here. These are the backfill bits from 2 weeks to 4 weeks. You can tell it's a back drill because they'll have a sharp edges like this for you to cut into your acrylic. And most of the time what you're doing backfills are the white and pink, where you bringing that white back up. Mostly that's what you're doing this for, bringing the white back up for the pink and white acrylics. But you can still use a regular drill bit to do that too. This is just more precise. So I do use these. I do have other comb bits that I have here. I have one like this, come in all kind of shapes, and it's just taking down acrylic. You can't use these on the natural nail. Another comb bit. You can get close to your acrylics with this if you like to use that, but I find that this right here is just too small and tidy to actually blend in your acrylic back here near your cuticle area, your echinippium area. It's kind of small because you're going to be working like in short motions, and that would take a little bit more of your time. So no, I don't use these either. This, I thought that just because they're small, it works better when you trying to even out your acrylic, but I rarely use this one either. This is a safety bit that's pretty much is a barrel. It's called a barrel bit, but it's a safety to where, you know, you can get real close up to here, and this part right here touches your epinipia and doesn't cut it. I like this too. I use this sometime, not that much, but when they first came out, I use it. You know what, pretty much safety bits to me are for beginners that's very scared to use the e-file, because once you get the hang of using the e-file, that safety bit here is really unnecessary, because you're not going to get your acrylic that close to the echinippium anyway for you have to go that close. You know, I do like my acrylics pretty close, but I do know how to use my e-file to where it's not cutting my client's skin. And so I still use this one still. Like if I have too many clients during the day and they're not clean, I need to just go, I'll use it. It's fine. So I'm keep that in the yes pile. I have a yes pile here, and I have a don't use pile here. Okay. These right here, and when I tell you, these can be very expensive. Like from $15 to $20, like this right here. And this one is close to. Now these two right here supposedly be for taking off gel polish and acrylic. This one is acrylics and this one is gel polish. This one is acrylics and this one is gel polish. But you have to use these at very high speed because of the grit here, so that it won't snag. It won't snag the acrylic or snag the gel polish. Do I use these? I use this one the most. This one to me is kind of small, but it is still. These are quite expensive, and if you can't afford these, I don't recommend getting these right here. So it's not a necessity to take down gel polish with these or acrylic down with these, because you can use something that I'm finna show y'all right now that I really enjoy using, that I continue to buy. The only thing about taking down gel polish is that sometimes the chunks can get into your regular bits like this, and it's a pain to get out. You have to soak them in acetone and everything. But these actually is more of a smooth takeoff thing. So if you want to bite the bullet and pay $20 for each one of these, $20 or $30, sometimes they can be $30, you can. But I tell you, your drill got to be a mean something, because it has to be on high speed, and you have to have a light hand, know what you're doing to use these bits here. I don't recommend these bits for people that are scared of a drill, for real. I don't recommend these to people that it's like, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. No, I wouldn't buy these if you're scared to use a drill, because this have to be on like max speed, and you have to have a light hand for these to work. Actually, your drill has to do all the work with those drill bits. So I do use these. This one not too much. So yeah. And I'm gonna tell you why I use these once I get through these. Okay, now these little round things here, when they came out, people started using these little round things. And also I have this right here. These little things here can be very damaging to the natural nail. These can be very damaging if you don't pay attention to what you're doing, because they are very small. So when they're very small, they're going to be very detailed. So these you have to use with very light pressure, and you can't just keep going over with these bits here. These can damage a natural nail. These little round ones. Now this one right here, it still can damage a natural nail because it's very precise. It's a very precise drill, very tiny, very small. So you thinking that you're not doing much damage, but if you leave it in one area too long and keep going over it, yes, it can be very, very damaging to the natural nail. I really don't too much care using these little small things, because I have no use for these, because like I said, all my prep work is done with this bit here. Easier to control. Just go swiping over a large area. These you swiping over a little bit at a time, so that's why you find yourself going back and forth with these little bitty things, because you're thinking you're not getting all of it, and you'll keep going in the same spot. These some tough little things though, I tell you that. So I rarely gravitate to these, guys. These I really don't use. So not even on natural nail. When I'm doing a manicure, I don't even use these. I don't too much use no drill on a natural nails if I'm doing a regular manicure. I have no need for a drill when you do a regular manicure. So I'll put that on I do not use list. Now I do have under the nail cleanup drill bits here. These are basically the same ones I showed you in this like this one right here. And it's just a different course. That's all it is, a different course. So I don't use these either. And you can't really clean on the nail because it's not small enough to get under there. Now these are my under nail cleanup things here. I really like the ceramic one. It works really, really good. These two works okay, but I really like ceramic bits. I don't know what it is about ceramic bits. They are wonderful. They are durable. The only thing about using these to get off gel polish is that stuff gets stuck up in there, and then you're going to have to clean all that out. But further than that, these are very good to clean under the nail. These drill bits like this. Very nice. I like these. This one is my favorite out of these two right here. But I still use these two when this one is not available, because it's very tiny. I like this because it's very tiny and you can actually get under the nail really, really good. You can get on there really, really good with the ceramic one. Because it got a point, this one is good too. You can get really, really good in there. Really, really good. This one is a little bit bigger. I basically really long nails that you need. Really long nails that you have to get far up on that long nail to get it out of there. So this one is really, really good too. So I have no problems with this one. This one doesn't work as well as those other two because it is bigger and longer and thicker. So you really need something tidy and pointy to make that work underneath the nail bit, underneath the free edge. So I do use these. These are going to be in the yes pile. Okay. These are what I used to take off gel polish before I got these two right here that I want to try. These two are my most expensive bits out of all my drill bits. These are the most expensive ones. I think they were like $20 a piece. These right here be $10 a piece. And these drill bits are my go-to drill bits when it comes down to acrylics. Around the cuticle, everything. These taken off, taken down length, taken off anything. They got a coarse, a medium, and a fine here. And I tell you, these drill bits last a long time. I've been having this drill bit for almost 5 years, and I still use these. These are practically almost brand new. This one is very good drill bit. I think I paid some money for this one right here. These right here are $10. I think I paid $20 for this one. That's why you can tell the difference out the two. It's more heavier too than these two even put together. But this drill bit, even though people are scared to use these drill bits because they think they're going to cut the client, you just got to get familiar with it and work at it. And it's all about staying behind the acrylic. Most people think you have to get past the acrylic to smooth it out. You have to stay behind it to smooth it out, to even it out. That's the key. Stay behind the acrylic when you're dealing with this part right here. These are my favorite. I mean, they're very universal. Like I said, you can take down lint, you can take off gel polish, you can smooth off the top. You can do pretty much everything with these. And these are the more durable ones than the ceramic. But you know what? Them ceramic bits are a beast. You hear me? They are very good at a lot of things too. And to me, these smooth out the nail better than these. I'm telling you, these are my favorite. I have fine, medium, and coarse bit. That's if I want to use that to take down acrylic, or I want to take down gel. I'll use this one right here. But all these bits, these are the 3 bits that are my go-to all the time. And this basically all you need to do a set of acrylics. Is this right here. All those other bits, you really don't need these either. You can do a backfill on a white without using these either. But hey, this is what they're supposed to be for. Okay, I would say if you want to try those, you can try those, because it's easy to cut out what you need to cut out. Safety bits, you probably, if you don't want to use these are the same as these. This is just a bigger, wider barrel. These are called barrel bits, okay? They just got smaller ones and they got wider ones. I pretty much like the narrow ones than the big ones. I just feel like this is just all over the place. I can't really see behind the bit. But this is fine. It's the same thing, but it's just a safety. And cleanup. You don't have to have 3 different kinds. You can just pick what you want. That's it. Ceramic bits, carbide bits, mandrel bits, safety bits, cleanup bits, and backfill bits. That's it. So really, all you need is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 bits. That is it. 5 bits, and if you want to do the fine, medium, and coarse, you can get that too. But all total, those bits add up to 5 bits, and you don't need all of these. Look at all that money. Look at all that money, y'all. Look at all that money. All that money. Probably about $150 right here. Okay. Now, if you like me to demo this, I can demo this and tell y'all how I use it. I can do that for y'all.